Yo, 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 this is Family Gamer back once again. That's right, after a little week off we had due to technical difficulties, we are back. However, we are a day earlier than usual. This is Friday night, 9 pm, and we are ready for the FG 2018 Family Gamer World Championship Round 6, the final round. It's still all to play for. I got myself currently 7 points behind my son Alex. My daughter Sophie is, let's see now, 9 points ahead of the wife. I believe that can all be changed if Sophie pulls off a miracle and wins the race. So yes, all still to play for. The reason why we are a day early is because if I win the race and my son comes second, we will tie on points. Now, personally, I've googled how Formula 1 is decided when points are level, and it goes on something daft like who's had the most number of fastest laps, or first number of the highest number of firsts, and then the highest number of seconds. Well, if I do win, I like second, we'll be all be equal. So we will have to have a deciding race, which is why I've freed up my Saturday night. If that is the case at the end of this race, that is what we are going to do. I will ask anybody who's watching tonight or watching during tomorrow, please leave a comment on which race you would like us to have a deciding battle at, okay? That's if it happens. If Alex wins, it's all done and dusted. Alex wins the first FG World Championship title. Okay, so well done to him if that's what happens. But like I say, that's what's going to happen if I win the race, and we're all tied on points. So best of luck to everybody. Now, let's get into tonight's race. Can everybody please ready up? Now, viewers, just so you know where we are tonight, we are coming live from Silverstone, the home of the British Grand Prix. We saved the best for last, obviously. It will consist of a 15-minute practice, an 18-minute qualifying round, and a 5-lap race. None of us have had any practice on this track, so we're all coming here as newbies, as freshies. So let's have a look. It's a wet one. We've got intermediate tyres and full wet. Just advice for Sophie and the wife, and Alex as well, in case he doesn't know. I'm being advised just to go on intermediates. That means it is not a complete downpour. It's just a little wet, and you should be fine on intermediates.
At the end of this session, we need to return
that is the green one with the eye in the middle.
So we may as well get the most out of them while we can. They won't be available for the rest of the weekend though, so don't run too hard on anything you might need later on. Checks
and
complete. We're ready.
The one and only Family Gamer is heading out on the track for the first time at Silverstone. Let's see how long it takes me to spin out. Just a quick question, guys. Who's out on track already? Wifey's out, Sophie's out, and Alex is out. Okay, I've just gone off the track straight away. Absolutely fantastic start. I've got a warning for corner cutting. I didn't really have much choice, as the car just decided it wanted to go that way. Now, throughout the 5 races so far, we've had multiple accounts of corner cutting warnings, time penalties, disqualification, I think, from qualifying. 5 place penalty grids. There's only 4 of us. So yes, I expect more of the same. Whoa, 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 whoa. Car's going sideways. Right. I think this may have definitely been the wrong setup. Let's see if I can just get back to the pits in one piece and change a few things. I'm not changing the view of anything like that, so if I keep the view the same. Sophie, I know you like to miss the pit lane at most of the races we have had. It is before a big green dot on the map. You'll see a little white road come off to the right hand side. That is your pit lane. It is a long track, so 3.6 miles, I believe. Your map has gone red, Sophie. Okay. That could mean you've been DQ'd. Yeah. Try not to run out of fuel this time, Soph. Anybody got any times in yet? I haven't seen anything pop up on the board as I've been in the pits, so 146 from Alex. A 151 from Sophie, but got DQ'd. Fair dues. "10 minutes and rain clears up" is what I've been reported from Alex. So we may have qualifying in the sunshine. A 146 fastest lap from Alex Wood. A 148 from Sophie. Well done. Keeping it nice and close. And here I go, I'm finally round to start my first fully timed lap. And a bit tight Went a bit tight on that corner. The pit, Sophie, is right before the finish line. It's got a big green dot on the map. You'll see it. A little white line off to the right hand side. Oh, don't like that corner. Saved it, I think. I don't know how it's going to affect my time. Have you run out of fuel by any chance, Soph? Oh. Yeah. Alex and man back in the pits. Bosch, Daddy sets the fastest. Didn't see what the time difference was between me and Alex. I just saw a 1:45 pop up. I'm guessing a second. Or is it less than a second? It could be a little bit more than a second. I don't know the exact details because I didn't see it. Is anybody going to fill me in? 0.3 of a second. That's not a very big gap at all. You're going to put the wets on yourself. You're even slower in wets, by the way. Just so you know.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
You'll only get given the wet tyres if it's really needed, because if they add extra grip, but they really do slow you down. Because you only got 2 choices, intermediates and wets, when it's rain. So you have to be. He told me he went out on intermediates, so therefore he must be swapping to wets. But it's just the same, it's just another set of tyres. Basically, you can go out in the first set of tyres and do a couple of laps, right? And then switch to another set of intermediate tyres. Because the rubber has been used when you've done them 2 laps. So the next set of intermediates will again be a little bit faster than what the set you've just worn. Yeah, because you've used them. It's the same when you're doing qualifying as well. Go out on one set of tyres. Say it's sunny and you've got ultra softs on. Go and do a fast lap, come back in, and then if you need to go out again, switch to another set of ultra softs. So that way you're still getting a brand new fresh set of tyres coming through on your left arm.
Sorry.
It's alright, I just said I was coming through on the left.
Yeah, no.
This is not my fast lap, I'm going in the pit on this one, so.
Alex is up ahead.
Alex is just ahead, is he? I can see him just whizzing off around the corner. No, Alex, that's a wall, dude. Alex Wood, that is a wall. No, I'm not looking at Mum because I passed Mum, so you'll be cheeky.
I'm right behind his butt.
And into the pit. FamilyGamer goes. Bosch. 2 consecutive fastest laps. Yes, Soph, carry on. That is correct. In practice, it doesn't matter how fast you go. It's got nothing to do with the races. Basically, practice is for you to learn the track, learn the corners, and see what your best setting is. Especially when it's sunny, you've got different types of tyres. You've got your different downforce that you can change, depending on what type of track it is. If it's got a lot of corners, then you need good downforce, so you stick in the corners. If you've got a lot of straights, then you can go up. You can up the downforce, so you get a faster top speed. That's the bit you're supposed to keep secret between yourself and other drivers, because you don't want to give away what you happen to find it best on.
1 minute 45.0.
Actually, you see how long we've got left. There is only 2 minutes of practice time remaining, folks. So I'm going to just go and head out onto the track. I'll do the out lap and one fast lap attempt. You guys have got the same. I saw something come up on the bottom of the screen. Alex Wood retired from session. Is that right? You think you've got the circuit down, do you? Practice makes perfect, dude. Well, it doesn't in my case, like, due to my previous race results. Will we? Just been reported that we're going to be dry weather soon, so hopefully qualifying will be nice and dry, bit of sunshine. Okay, starting the fast lap now. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, I think I must have lap all up already. Not a great start, guys. However, DRS has been enabled, which I don't see the point of that. Yeah, I'm half a second down at the moment, so that setting does not work for me. Retire from session, yes. Has everyone else retired from session, or is anybody else still out there?
I'm just coming in a bit.
Okay, so we'll hang fire and wait for you to set the fastest lap of the practice. Spectator view. Oh, this is actually Sophie we're watching currently. And how have you done? Whoa! Sophie Wood, that is some fastest lap. You've just 0.2 hundredths of a second behind Alex. Yeah, just retire yourself from session. Just press your start button. There is a very good question from my son. What does the winner of the FG World Championship receive? Sophie says a pat on the back. The wife says,
I don't know.
a tuna and a sweet corn sandwich. Nice one. Are we moving on from this, or what's it doing? Is anybody else not retired from the session? Wifey, would you like to retire from session? There we go. Moving swiftly along to qualifying. And obviously Sophie setting that rather fast lap on the last one there. It could be very interesting between her and Alex. Here we go, folks. This is qualifying for the British Grand Prix, live from Silverstone. Round 6, the final round of the FG World Championship. Has the weather improved? We have softs and medium tyres, so that therefore what it means is basically it's dry, but it's not very warm. Okay, so you've got the softs, a little bit of grip, then mediums which have a little bit more grip. However, they're a little bit slower than the softs. So Sophie, wife, Alex, I recommend you stick to the softs, which is a yellow tyre with a S in the middle. You should have a yellow rim on the inside of your tyres. You'll be able to see it as you're driving around.
It's pretty quiet out on track. We should consider getting out there. All clear the
Do you have a yellow rim, Sophie, on the tyres? Yep, you have it for on softs, which is good. Anybody else out on track? Other than Sophie and Alex? Wife as well. Everybody's out in front of me. What's going on? Not a great start on that on the second corner there, but never mind. DRS is enabled for qualifying, so whenever you hear a little beep in your ear and a little Y starts flashing in the bottom right hand corner, press the Y button. You'll get a little boost of speed on 3 sections of the track. Okay, 3 different sections of the track. You can definitely tell the difference on the dry tyres. It's a much faster, and I'm going sideways. Due to the increase in speed. I wasn't expecting that corner quite as quick as that. Someone's off the track ahead of me. Who was that? I just went past.
Yeah. I see you coming.
Okay, well, apparently I've just passed 2 people. I only saw 1 car. It's definitely a fast course. It feels a lot faster when you've got the dry tyres on. Corners come quick and fast at you, and reactions have got to be spot on. It might only be 2 sections. I think some circuits are different. 138 from Sofa, it's quick. What's Daddy Dasbo got in there? Coming, whoa, there's a car in front of me. Whoa, Alex Wood. That is not what I want to see on my flying lap. You coming sideways at me. No, I don't even know where the start line is. I'm sure I'm on the fastest lap. Ah, here we are. There's the pit entrance I'm just going past now. Sharp left. Bumpy bumpy. Sharp right. Little bumpy bumpy. Long sweeping right hand corner. 132. What have I done so far? Have I bossed your time? Or not? I've bossed your time. Oh no. That's Sophie, my daughter, giving me beatings now for next week. She'll be in tears and everything. Only joking. Got to say, I don't like the DRS zones where they start on this circuit, as they start on corners when obviously you try and concentrate on following your racing line. Oh, that's not the pit lane, damn it. That's not the pit lane. So if we would 135, you do realise you're going to run out of fuel if you've gone for 2 fast laps. You're only supposed to go out for 1 fast lap, and then you're supposed to go into the pit. So if you would, once again, my daughter has managed to run out of fuel in qualifying. Yes, you did do well on that second flying lap, but you should really be in the pit at that point. Pit lane's just before the starts off. Big green dot on your map. This will be on your right hand side. It's a little white line. Well, one of them green dots has got a little white line on it. What colour car? You same as me, Mercedes. You've got a right hand corner coming up, and then you'll see the pit exit entry on your right hand side. As I'm looking at the map. Yep. When you run out of fuel, you can still use DRS, even though you're going round the track at like 10 miles an hour. We seem to have Alex Wood recording 0 time at the moment. Someone is still out on the track. Who is out on the track?
Alex.
Alex? Alex is out on the track. He must be on his flyer. Let's go. Mama's in the pit. Yep. Switching over to Alex. Alex, what it was recording your time, it's now telling me you're on your lap. Out lap, anyway. Oh, whoa. That was a nasty spin. And you were quicker than me on that second section, Alex, by a good second. It's quite worrying. That's no good, is it? So flying out of the pit. We're now on board with Sophie Wood. She's currently on her outlap. In my other ear, I've just heard that the wife is heading back out. Don't forget, this is still your outlap, isn't it, Soph? So you don't need to worry too much about spinning out. Just get it right on your next lap, yeah? On the one you're about to start. She comes down. Yeah, if you've got enough fuel. She comes down the swinging right-hand corner. Taking a bit of a green there. Through the start line she goes. What has she got in this time?
So far, off day 1 minute 32.
Again, Alex, section 2. You're a second faster than me. I don't know what you're doing on section 2 to be so quick. Pull that away, so well done. That's nice of yourself. Yeah, Mam's on pole. The pit, Sophie, as I've mentioned multiple times, is it's a long race track. We've got 3 minutes 55. Have you? Yes, you have. You've qualified 4th position. That's not good, dude. You know, if your back end keeps spinning, as I've witnessed, try lowering your downforce. I see someone on the map going back out. Who's that? Alright. And did you say that was you? Yeah. So, oh my god, straight on the grass, what a start. Yes. I'm back out now, yes. I've just realised something. The first time I went out and I messed up my flying lap, I switched my fuel down to lean, and when I came back out the second time, I've set my fastest lap. It was still on lean. I've only just now switched it back up to max. So no wonder Alex was setting the first and second section slightly quicker than me. It's because I had going through. I had slow fuel injection. So let's see what I can do if I can get round in time to start a quick lap. And there's the entrance to the pit. 30 seconds to go, and I've messed me corners up. Not good, not good. Here we go, I made it with 17 seconds. Oh, and I've just gone and messed the corner up. Absolute sausage. if you didn't get round to start it in time, so unfortunately, that's it. I think I've messed it up. I went flying off in the first corner, looking at the time information on the screen. Currently 1.7 down. You're spectating Alex at the moment. You think he's in the pit. Okay. Yeah. Managed to bring it back to just 0.2 down. Obviously that's been helped by the fact I've got rich fuel injection on this time. So let's see how much more I can shave off. Now got to 0.7. Second from last corner. Not going to improve on my time. I'll have a... Nope. So there we have it, folks. Qualifying is over and done with. A 132 from myself, my daughter in a 135. Alex managed to get a 152. When did you set that, Alex? Oh.
Mint.
Okay then. And the wife in a 203. So
I was on for a better one than that. Something happened with my back end.
So there we have it. Qualifying done and dusted. Let's get down to the main event. I'll try and not mess my race up this week by leaving my fuel on max and running out of the stuff by the time the 5th lap came round. I think that was in Bahrain. I was leading pretty much all the way until the last lap. Just a little heads up to everybody, please, when going around corners to take over people, try and avoid bumping into other cars. Oh well. And we're off. Can't see anybody in my windows, so I'm turning. The wife's underbraking the daughter, I believe. Sophie shouting sorry ma'am for some reason. Yes, would be all four of us again if it did end in a draw. You seem to be catching them up, so off.
Lap for the race.
A 10-second time penalty. What on earth did you do to get a 10-second time penalty? Well, there you go.
We're leading our teammate by 8.9 seconds.
Bit of a whoopsie on the last corner. I don't think there's any bonus points for fastest lap, no. This is 2 seasons old. If it was only last season it was introduced, so
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Alex, no need. No. So I thought needed him whistling down the headphones to us. Bosh, that one. That, I think, of all the races I've done, was probably the best drive I've done in all of them, barring one corner. Well done there, Soph. Well done, Alex, for second. You kept Rivers all the way. Here comes the wife through the finish line, I believe. No, I'm watching myself. Actually, hang on, we'll just change our spectator view. I was watching Sophie. Let's go. Have you finished now? We've all finished. Let's go to the final screen. A 10-second time penalty for the daughter. Unbelievable. A 2-second time penalty for the wife. Well done, everybody. Let's go to the final screen. So here we are. Season review. Myself, equal on points with Alex Wood on 129 points. Drivers' Championship is apparently being given to myself, which, as I said earlier, I don't understand because, well, it just goes down to, I think, faster slaps and what have you. We'll just advance from that. Now, Alex, are you wanting to challenge tomorrow night or not? Alex has decided not to challenge for a championship tomorrow night. So the championship stands as myself. Now, reward-wise, what should I have? If you're watching this or you're watching this back, please leave comments. Let us know what you think my reward should be for the first FG World Championship. So that concludes this World Championship. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching, whether that be live or later on. Just to give you a heads up, there will be a new championship of some description starting at some point. We're still in discussion with each of us, deciding what that's going to be. Hopefully we're going to have a Minecraft Dungeons Let's Play starting next weekend. And that's about it for now. That's all we've got planned. So other than that, guys, thank you very much. This is FamilyGamer signing off. Good night. God bless.